Your attitude is your most precious, priceless possession. Attitude is the way you behave based on your perception of things. And I will use myself as an example to show you how a positive attitude worked wonders for me. Now I would go straight to the point and let you know I am 77 years of age and I am blind. And being blind with a negative attitude would have destroyed me. I chose to be a better blind than a bitter blind. And the example I'm using is to say to you, and I do not mean to be boastful or anything like that, but as I say, 77 years old and losing my sight over the past 6 years. I could have been destroyed. That is something that could have destroyed me. But I set goals. I knew I had to do something that was bigger than what I have lost, which is my sight. And one of the things, or the main thing that I did was, let me first say that I had no singing experience whatsoever. And due to my love for music, my brother was a very good entertainer and I followed him, but I did no singing at all. The moment I was into my blindness, which happened by glaucoma and an accident I had in Trinidad. But when I realized that I had lost something so vital to my existence, I decided, well, I will seek out someone who could help me or train me to become a singer. That was easy for me to choose someone because my brother in Christ, Brother George, is experienced with training, giving people voice training. So I went to him and asked him if he will give me some voice training, which he gladly accepted to do. I set a goal that at that time I was 75 years old. I set a goal to, by 76 and into 77, to become good at singing. And even my attitude about it was, even if I do not do well at singing, at least I can still make a joyful noise to the Lord. Brother George took me in hand and gave me the training that I needed. At one point, he said to me that he took it on, but he didn't promise me that he was a miracle worker. He said that in jest, of course, as a joke. But he stuck with me and he trained me. I set a goal to be singing in 2 years' time. And that is what I did. I was able to evaluate my progress by not producing, but making a gospel album of 9 songs. Now, that to me, my attitude there was that was replacing my loss of my sight. I was now relying on spiritual sight. I lost physical sight and replaced it with spiritual sight. The album that Brother George helped me to achieve, we did it at a very high standard, not high singing standard, but to the standard of getting it on iTunes, making it available digital. And not only that, my wife and myself, we decided to write a tune, compose a tune of our own. So we did that, and that tune now is also available on iTunes. So that replaced my doing something like that for the Lord, for my God, replaced what I physically lost. And that was quite an achievement for me. And what I learned from that, with having a positive attitude, because I could have stopped there and be bitter about why did I lose my sight and all of that, but I was not. I was a better blind for so doing. Now my wife and myself are not singers, but we did something big about what we wanted to do. So I'm saying this to say to you, or ask you the question, what it is in your life that you always wanted to do, but thought that you couldn't do it. And maybe you're going to be taking it back, some God-given talent you'll be taking back out of this world with you, when you could have put it to use. This is how I've done mine. Now, when I decided to do the album of gospel songs, that's as far as I was seeing. But that led me to an opportunity to do a 1-hour radio program, FM radio program of gospel music and snippets of the Bible, and hosted by Brother George, who is also versatile and has experience in that. Because the radio program doesn't go beyond Florida, I have started a podcast where now we are up to episode number 22 or 23, something like that, where the music, the show that we are doing is available around the world. We have someone from Pakistan. We have records show that people from Germany are listening to our radio program. What is it out there that you have always wanted to do, but convince yourself that you are either too old or taking care of the kids, or you cannot do this, you cannot do that, and robbing yourself of the opportunity of living your dream? I am here to say to you, you can do it. If I conquered my loss by doing something bigger what I consider to be bigger, greater than what I lost, then I know that you have the ability to do it, to do whatever it is. It could be a relationship with a sibling. It could be a relation. It could be a marital relationship. Whatever it is, you could come out of that just dreaming about it. Come out of the dream and make it become a reality for you.